Hey everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're the United States of the world. We're on a mission to banish poverty globally, and we are an emerging nation. We've been around a little short of 5 years, putting in solid foundations so that we can be here for many generations to come. We're now expanding our economy, and that will improve the liquidity and value of our currency and benefit all our citizens, because all our citizens hold our currency. We give it to them every month, and anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. You come along, register, prove you're a real person. That's all there is to it. And once you are a member, we see you simply as a human being, like all our other members. We don't separate you into groups based on where you come from or what gender you are or how tall you are or anything else. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. What else? We have a little affirmation that helps us with that ideology in a moment. But before that, we'll have a very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. Everybody wants to be happy all the time. And lots of people can achieve short-term pleasure, and then it drops away and they can be depressed, and they have these ups and downs. But to have that ever new bliss, joy within, is something which is a terrific thing to have, and you can't buy it. You have to earn it through loving service to others. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is not only does it generate that joy within you, it helps other people, of course, and it helps them be happy, but it also attracts into your life everything else that you want and need, whether it's relationships or travel or new home or car or whatever it may be. You'll find it all working out for you without you really needing to stress out and chase after things. It'll all start working. Right. That is the preamble. We'll start with that prayer and then we'll have that affirmation and we'll get on to the business. But first, let me welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. A lot of people watch the recordings. 7 p.m. London time isn't ideal for everybody. But I see we've got a few people in, not many at the moment. We've got Ramachandra in from Watford in England. We've got Peter from the Cameroon in Africa. We've got Norman from Doncaster, England. We've got Ron from Amsterdam in Holland. Carl from New Zealand. You won't have to watch the beginning again, like yesterday. Came in halfway through. Okay, and we've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. So let's get started right away with the little prayer and affirmation, and then we'll bring you up to date with what's been going on. I see Doug's just got in as well from Alberta. Capital One, Canada. Capital One. Capital One sounds like a bank or a credit card or something. I'm not quite sure what that's about. But anyway, we got Bazina in from Edinburgh in Scotland. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Doug says it's a typo. Okay. And we've got Derek in from Wado City in Nigeria. Right. Today, finally, I got Facebook to approve me to agree that I am a real person and verify me and share abundance. And that's what Ram's been waiting for, to proceed with the recruitment tool that we're building for the Easy Team Builder. So hopefully we're going to see some movement there in the near future. Vishal today finished the things he was working on, but I gave him a couple of other things to do, and he has done those and updated a few things that were not right. I'm not sure if I did ask him to add the bundle package in as a PIF, and I'm not sure whether that got completed or not. I forgot to ask him, but if it isn't, it will be soon. Of course, if you go to PIF somebody in and they've been a registered member for over 10 days, you won't be able to do it. But anybody that's joined within that period, you can make that payment in just one go now, or you will be able to, if it's not there now, very soon. Okay. Devian has been working on a few things and checking the code changes that Christian recommended, and also working on the MOL and the commission structure, which I finally managed to sort out, think about how it's all going to work. So we are progressing with the MOL. Once we've got it, then we've got to add some products in. Initially, we'll be adding just some digital ones to just test it and see how it works and see if we can get things working and running on it. And then gradually we'll be expanding the way that it can be used. And what I'm aiming for is to make it another profit center for you, really. You'll be able to promote it as we get more and more products on. Anybody interested in this, you'd be able to send out whatever it may be that's for sale there and get people in. And if they buy, they will then register as a member in the same way that they do with Amazon or eBay or any of these other places. You always have to put your information in, and of course that will bring them into We Share Abundance as well, and they'll be one of your referrals. So not only will you be making commission on the sales from the MOL, but it'll help you introduce new members. We got Eric in as well from Gatineau in Quebec in Canada. And I've been talking with Mo today about the site. He's been waiting. I'll have to chase up and find out what's happening with that, because it was supposed to have been done a few days ago. He's been waiting for a replica of the site so he can mess about without messing on the live site. But he has been doing one or two other things. One of the things I wanted him to do was to spice up the registration page a bit, because we have been getting people going to the registration page and not filling out the form. So that we'll make it a bit more inviting. He came up with an idea, and I sent it back to him with some suggestions. So I'm not even going to show it to you at this moment in time, but probably tomorrow. just the registration page at least will be available. What else? Fun Miracles we did yesterday. That's about it. I missed a call from Megan Lynch today. I said I'd be available at 4 o'clock by appointment, and apparently she rang about 4:10, but nothing had happened. I hadn't had a confirmation of any appointment, so I was walking the dog. Okay, so Megan Lynch is, of course, one of the owners of Vibe, and we'll see what happens there. I've made a couple of suggestions about things. So we got Kingsley in from Manchester, England as well. So on the development side, that is pretty much it. Let's give you the numbers. We have an increase of 57 in the 777 plan to 32,853. An increase of 11 in our registered members, which is a little bit better than we've been doing. It's still really poor, but it's a lot better than 1 or 2, isn't it? Okay. We have an increase of 58 in our active member count to 3,065. You know, people that have got all the pools and they're not active, they're crackers, aren't they? Because they could be in the daily giveaways. And I think once people understand that, they'll start becoming more active again. The Share Hope Powerline plan, 13 down to 532. Now, they may come back up. Those are subscriptions that have expired, and they may come along and renew them. What day is today? Thursday. Yeah, so they've got until tomorrow about 4 or 4:30 or something like that to renew their subscription. So we'll see what happens with it. I'm not chasing people up on it anymore. If they lose out, they not only lose out on the matrix, they lose out on the guarantee. I will be presenting it in a different way when we do the Vishal's going to be getting onto the Share Hope, and we're going to be doing our own programming and changing things as we've talked about previously. But I will be presenting it as a one-time $130 deal. And if you can't afford it, you can pay it on a monthly basis, and we'll be doing it on a calendar month because people get confused with the 4-week thing. So it will be calendar month. But if they pay monthly, it'll be $12 for the month because it's a bit more than the 4 weeks, and we have to add a bit extra in. So it'll be $12 a month or $130 a year, basically. So it'll be presented in a little bit of a different way. And I know that more people will make more money from it, and you getting the ranks even as a passive member will be a lot easier, a lot quicker, and the steps between the ranks are a lot bigger. So you go from the first rank to the second rank to the third rank, which may have, I can't remember what it was, maybe $1 to $2 to $3 in the current plan. It'll be something like $1 to $3 to $5 or $10. I can't remember the numbers, but it'll be a lot bigger for you. Okay. How did I get onto that? I don't know. Anyway, that is all underway, and tomorrow I am going to be working on the blueprint for success, and that will have a very simple matrix plan designed to help people get into higher paying programs like Vibe, for example. Nobody knows yet what the packages are going to cost. I've guessed that they're going to be about $120 and $200, or $150 and $300, somewhere in between there. But nobody knows at this stage, apart from the people actually in Vibe and running Vibe. But it's a big commitment for a lot of people. $300 or $200 even, or even $100, $120. So we'll have a very, very simple matrix which you can break even on and get into profit on very, very quickly. And then basically it'll just build until you get forgotten how much now. I think it's about $320. Now we can't tie that in to a particular program. We can't automate it into getting into the program, but it will be a monthly thing. So you can either take the $320 and use it whatever way you want, or you can follow the blueprint plan, which we'll be giving you, and get into some higher paying programs. And of course, it'll give us the option to change those. We have no control over third-party plans, and if the owners of them or the people behind them decide to change them or run off with them or close them down or whatever they choose to do, we have no influence whatsoever over that. But if we have that feeder plan and you're generating over $300 a month from it, if something goes, then you're still generating that cash. You can put it into something else, and we'll always look for what we consider to be the best and the safest plans. And I've been looking today at one that a lot of people are talking about. Forgot what it's called. Opus, I think. Let me just check. I think I've got it here. No, Optimus it's called. Once again, it's a sort of trading thing. So is it risky? Yeah, of course it is. But they appear to be set up in a very solid way. But they always do, don't they? And it is attracting a lot of interest, particularly from some of the high rollers, people putting in 10, 20, 40,000, $100,000. It doesn't pay huge amounts. It pays 0.8% a day, which is manageable. 0.8% per day is something that can be achieved on a regular basis. Now, some days they may make a loss, but other days they'll make more. And I think on average, it's a reasonable amount for them to pay. And it doesn't matter whether you start with $20 or $20,000, you get the same deal on the payments. And I like that. They're not saying, oh, if you come in at $20, you get 0.5%, and then if you come in at $100, you get 0.6, and if you come in at 1,000, you've seen it all, haven't you? Because that's just enticing people to put in more than they can afford quite often. So it is something that I'm looking at. I won't be adding it into the downline builder because you can add it in yourself if you're in the Easy Team Builder, if you want it in there. but I won't be putting it in as an admin thing. I've been taking them out. I've been getting rid of things and cleaning it up a bit. I only want things in there that are really beneficial to the members. They can use them, like traffic, or so, things like Udemy, for example, where you can go and buy solo ads and this sort of thing. So that's what we'll be focusing on from an admin point of view in the future in there. But people in the Easy Team Builder, you'll be able to put in any of the programs that you like. You will be able to put in up to 3 programs, and they'll go, your downline will follow your links in there, in all of them. Okay, we've got Knowledge Islam. I don't know who that is, but please, 1000 USDT winner, select number of active members, not all inactive. It is only from active members. They've got to be active, elite members, and also in the Easy Team Builder to get $1,000. Please selection winners from only active members sheet. We do only select members from the active member sheet, and also the sponsor has to be an active member as well. Doesn't cost anything to be an active member except a few minutes, 2 minutes a day logging in, probably less than that. But let's say 2 minutes a day to be active. That's all it is. Elite member, you can buy your way up if you like, but you can also work your way up there free as well. So it is something that you can achieve, active elite status, without putting your hand in your pocket, and you are eligible then for the random withdrawals, and we'll be doing a couple more of them today. Did I do the numbers? I think I did, didn't I? Well, I got as far as ShareHope, I think. That's how I got onto the ShareHope development. Right. The other number is multiply Weezer. It doesn't really mean much at the moment until we get onto getting that Weezer token onto a different blockchain and regulated. But we did get a few cents, and it took us up another $1 in the bonus pool there. No change in the member base. We've got Richard in from Devon in England, and we got Sam in from Abuja in Nigeria as well. So I think we've pretty much covered the updates there. Done the numbers. I've told you what's happening development-wise. I think that's about it. I did mention, I'm not sure whether it was yesterday or the day before, a book, As a Man Thinketh, and I think I've got it here. Yeah, I have. I sent it out in a message, so it should be in your inbox as well, but I'll put it in here, and if we've got any visitors or anybody, I'll pop it in here. Here's a link to it. It's on YouTube. You could sort of search it and find it for yourself, but just to make it easier for you, this is a book. It was written, can't remember the date now, 1903 rings a bell. And it's only a little pocket handbook thing, you can read it in half an hour. If you're a slow reader, it might take you an hour, might take you an hour and a half, something like that. But it's not designed to be read and thrown on one side and say, oh yeah, I've read that now. It's designed, once again, to be like a little handbook you can keep in your pocket. Obviously, you can't do that if it's you. Well, I suppose you can. It can be on your phone, can't it? It can be in your pocket that way. But that link is an audio version of it, but it also goes through the book, and it turns the pages over, so you can read it at the same time. You can listen to it, or you can just read it and turn the volume down, whatever. But it's something that has been the foundation for nearly all the personal development people that have followed on since that time, since it was published in the early 1900s. And I don't think even then, you know, it wasn't sort of new stuff, but it was a way that it was all put together in a little handbook. And As a Man Thinketh, the title of it, I think comes from, well, I know it comes from the Bible somewhere, but I can't remember where. And I've got a feeling it was in Proverbs, but I'm not certain. But it's well worthwhile spending time with that book. It will help you change your mindset. Once you change your mindset, what you focus on will start to change. What you focus on, you will get in life, okay? So there you go. We've got Sam saying, any information about Beyond Infinity? Beyond Infinity is no more. You have to go to, and this has been well publicized by them and by us for several months. So you should know, but I can find the link for you. He said, hopefully. Yeah, this is it. There you go. That is the link. If you log in there, you'll get all the information. It's the same login that you would have had with Beyond Infinity. Your information should be the same as you had. And in fact, the two-factor authentication is still the same as it was in Beyond Infinity website. So you don't have to reset it. It is the same number, okay, or whatever they call it. Right. Okay, I think we're done. No point in me rambling on. Let's get to random.org. Let me find it. Random.org. And we'll be going from 2 to, let me find the spreadsheet, 2491. 2491. Okay, let me do a screen share there. And we'll pick a couple of people out for some free cash. Okay. Where's the screen share? Come on. Don't just talk about it, do it. Okay. So there we are. Here we are at random.org. I put the numbers in. It's any number from 2 to 2,491 will be selected randomly when I click on the generate button. And we're going to click on it a couple of times, get a couple of people that we can send some cash to. So here's the first one. Put my glasses on to make sure I don't get the wrong number. I went for an eye test to get some proper glasses today as well. 1904. Good year. The year my mother was born. Where do we put it in the spreadsheet? Here we go, 1904. So that's one. Let's do another one. Click on generate and boom, 37. So that's a good spread. One at the beginning, one well down. 37. Okay, we can stop sharing that, and we can now share the what are we sharing? The spreadsheet. There we go. So there we are. We've got 2,491 is the highest number on the spreadsheet. And so 1904, we'll have a look for 1904. Be down here somewhere. 1904. Copy. If we go way back up to the top, we paste that in there. And that's going to be a $60 for S7SA and Ammo 4, provided Ammo 4 is also a member on the list. The other one, 37. That's easy to find. Here we go. And that's going to be 150, I think. Yeah, it's in everything. So there we go. That'll be $150 for WebTech and Seashelf. Let's just, okay. So there they are. Those are our winners today. Obviously these two are in the list, so they're definitely going to get paid. I know Seashelf is will be in here. He's probably in. There he is. There, see. And we'll be checking to see that Ammo 4 is in the list, and if he is, he gets a matching payment as well. So congratulations to everybody. Let me save that so we can get people paid without me having to check the replay of the live stream to find out who won, which I had to do one day. Okay. So there you are. We're all done. We've got some in from Nigeria as well, who we didn't welcome, so welcome to you. Congratulations to the winners, says Deborah, and I'm sure everybody else feels the same way, congratulating them. God bless you all, and get that audio going. Read the book or listen to the audio, or do both. It will help you change your mindset into a better mindset. We can always improve our mindset. Really, for most of us, we will never ever reach the capacity and the ability that we have within us. No matter how much we work on it, most of us will never fulfill the potential that we have within. But we can try and get as far as we can. And that little book can help you. Okay, God bless you all. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Until then, get out there, share love and abundance, go the extra mile, be of loving service to others. It'll change your life while you're changing other people's lives for the better as well. And I'll see you later, alligator. in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra